Alright, welcome back to Dominions 4. So we are now in early winter in the first year of the Ascension Wars. We've completed construction, and thank you, Fenris has found a magic site in Jabernia. We'll come to that in a minute. First, let's check out the battle we had in Debrithia. So this is going to be between our Valkyrie flying squad and just some basic province defense. Now, yeah, because they're the tribe warriors, we do have this guy here casting spells. He's nature 2 as well, that's worrisome. But cast personal regeneration, that's fine. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, I don't mind him casting things like that. But, I think he's going to be casting something else that's a little... Where is it? Let's see. Hidden... Where is he? Plus. Windy Maddie. Cast personal regeneration. Panic. Okay. Holy Avenger. That's not the greatest. Tangle Vines. Okay. Tangle Vines. Okay. Let's resume. We've already routed some of them. And now we're just against... Yeah, Tangle Vines again, hitting these guys. Does it show up there? Not really. Okay, now they're routed. Alright, and we didn't lose anybody. So, let's see. Let's go to our commander. We found the Glen of Verdant Greenery. So, that's good, because we now have nature magic income, and if we look at our magic resource income, we had none previously, so we definitely needed that. Now, we finished construction. Oh, and we also got our Van Jarl. Now, let's start making some items. Forge magic item. Now, you'll see here, I can't make a Dwarven hammer because it requires Earth Magic 3, but I'm not going to wait to get an Earth hammer before I start forging items. So let's go ahead and make the Alquill, obviously. And I'd like to make another one, but it would cost yet another gem. So, yeah. I could force it with alchemy, but I'm so low on gems right now anyway that I think I'll just wait another turn and not worry about it. The other thing I will love to start making is these Shields of Valor. Give them all my units, and that'll give them protection from arrows. That's going to be nice, I think. We got the Lead Shield. Weightless Kite Shield is also pretty good. 21 and 21, but this has Encumbrance 1 and Defense -1. But certainly I would give this to Iden, since she doesn't seem to want to... she doesn't seem to want to cast spells anyway, so, you know, there you go. Let's see. So yeah, forge the Alquill. I'm going to have you forge... I think... Blackbow Botolf. This would be a terrible, terrible thing to use against enemy commanders. Giving them Feeble Mind. It's just a horrible, horrible thing. But I'm going to do the Lightning Rod. And go ahead and give myself the option for constructing corpses, right? Just because they're going to be good replacement chaff units. In my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm going a little too fast on the Lightning Rod, and I should use my gems on something else, like armor or something, I don't know. Let's see, and then here, forge... Horror Let's go ahead and get these coming out. The sooner the better, I think. Head Protection 21 is very good. Not as good as Head Protection 24 at 0 encumbrance. And 0 penalty to defense. I really love these black steel helmets. I mean, I just think they're great. But, it does give Fear +5, so that's what I want it for. And I certainly have more death gems coming in than I do other items. I could have Odd Vintner try to forge something, but again, I don't have really any air gems for him. So, here's the plan. Now, I've been told that my Pretender alone ought to be able to take out some of these provinces, and I certainly would agree in hindsight, I think. The thing that's bugging me right now is... So this report has changed. We no longer see the golem there radiating power. Who knows if the golem was ever there in the first place. Now we're getting monstras, which are not as powerful, but still pretty powerful. And living statues. And all of these guys are still slash resistant, you know? And they have decently high strength, even though there's fewer of them. And what bothers me is just that... I don't know, should I be able to take them out with my Pretender? Should I be able to take all of them out? They're not going to rout, though, is the thing. That's, like, my fear. They have, like, a morale of 50, and I don't even know if they're affected because they're mindless, aren't they? So, should I do this? I just don't know. It really pains me. The undead, because there's 50 of them and I don't have any magic to banish them with. I also am a little wary of going in there with Fenris there as well. You know, I want to use them effectively. 20 enemy units. And what if there is a golem there and I'm wrong? You know, and that's the other thing too, is his attack is nothing special. It's just slash damage, which they're resistant to. You know, again, I think I'm not going to do it. Just... I'll sneak in and take a look, I guess, and do some scouting, because what else will I do? You know, I mean, I can move here and site search, but that's 2 turn, and I want to go up here to this throne. That's what I'm going to focus on. And so let's see, to that end... Oh, and yes, with Iden, these are just your basic militia and infantry, so I think with Iden, we'll just go straight in and attack. I don't think we're going to have any problems. I do have a wounded unit in here, and what's interesting is she got diseased, and I don't know what happened. Lost an arm, so that sucks. But yeah, I don't know what happened to give her a disease, you know? I'm kind of worried. This, Iden the Dis doesn't have it, so that's good, but yeah, 20 units, I think we can handle that. Look at this death. Oh my god. Something horrible's happening in this province, I don't know what. But I don't think we want to stay in it for very long. I hope I'm not making a mistake going in there. Oh, crikey, what if I am? Let's take it out. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention, at the end of last turn, I did bump my defense up to 1 here. It's a very minor thing, but still. My research is basically stopped, but I'm going to go ahead and put all of it into alteration for now. And let's do this. I'm going to send Odd Vintner up here to get ready to attack this throne with my Pretender, while my Pretender goes up here to scout. And I'm going to send Gunlag this direction, and he's going to carry some troops to reinforce my Pretender. And so obviously, let's see, who am I going to send with what? Let's go ahead and put that there for now. Obviously he's going to take Valkyries with him. Now, what else shall he take? Some regular cannon fodder. Yeah. So let's see. He'll take those guys with him. And maybe let's take these guys with the high protection. Take some more spearmen. Just oh, these are the javeliners. I don't know. I don't know what the best division of labor here is. So I think if I go in just with this many... Well, this is 32 units. That's a lot. Okay. Even though it's just, again, like I said, cannon fodder down here. I think that's what I'll do. And then, yeah, these guys will just serve as a brunt for the Valkyries. So Gunlag is coming down there with these guys, the Valkyries for the Prophet, and then just some basic militia. And then Oddvitner is going to go up with my more elite troops up here. And next turn, he and Fenris will converge on the throne. And if I decide to attack this province with Fenris, or if I decide to attack like maybe this province or something, then we can do a site search, or we can recruit some units. Speaking of which, in this province we have Furbolg Slingers. Now, I don't have any range units right now, and I'm thinking I'm going to grab some of these guys. They're... I don't know. I'm just going to do it. And you can tell me I'm wrong in the comments. Let's see. The other thing that's nice is actually these Furbolg champions are pretty good units, considering they cost 40 gold for a commander. They're better than, you know, your average 40 gold commander. And I do need one of these guys to just hang back and construct a palisade up here. I think I'm going to build a palisade here. I'm going to be greedy and try to do a palisade here and here as quickly as possible. Perhaps prioritizing this one if I have to. So we're going to recruit those guys there and pick them up along the way. And back here at our base, we will recruit another Svartalf and hope to get a Earth 3 Svartalf. That would be great, because then we could, you know, forge the Dwarven Hammer. And for units, I think let's again go with the Valkyries. And what do we want to do? I think keep going Surf Warriors, or shall we go up a notch to our Herdmen? I still like the idea of Javelin Throwers, though, until I can get, you know, it's not great range, but until I get other, you know, range units, let's keep building them up. And I'm going to go, well, yeah, let's just go ahead and go with the Axemen. So, that's as far as he'll go, huh? Yeah. Maybe some Surf Warriors. That's the difference between 5 and, what, 4 or 3? 3. Alright, fine. We'll go with the Huskarls and save our gold? Or will we? Actually, hang on a sec. Let's take a look at our province defense. So we have no defense here. Why don't we go ahead and bump this up to 6? I hope I'm not using my gold poorly. I'll leave that at 1. Let's go ahead and bump this up to 6. Okay, that's up to 6. That's at 1. I think we'll leave that alone. Should we bump it up to 6? Alright. Maybe we'll do that. And now we have 18 gold. No. Let's bump this back down. And recruit another one of those guys. And one of them. Okay, so now we have 0 gold. Anything else to do here? Ah, yes, thank you. Alright, so I'm thinking about sending a message to Daz, but I think I'm going to leave him alone. I think he might be having a hard time with his units. It does kind of suck that he's here next to this throne. I wonder if he's doing better with his scripting. We saw that one fight he got into, and he lost a fair chunk of Boar warriors. But I'm thinking I'm going to try to talk him into making this a boundary. I don't feel any need to or desire to, you know, try to come through and claim Maverni's territory, while Maverni, I think, is kind of behind the 8 ball. And not if I can just get him to agree to a border that is obviously in my favor. I mean, if this is our border here, like, he's got nowhere to go but down here, and yeah. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he'll agree to that for very long, but we got other people to bother with. This is going to be a central... This is a very important part of the map, I feel. So it's going to be an interesting decision to decide whether to make this a fortress or just a palisade. But, yeah, I'll think about that off camera. Anyway, that's going to do it, I believe. Right? We have... Yep, we are scouting down. Kind of like to scout this province, to be honest. So why don't we do that? Why don't we move into this one instead? Take a look. Alright. Well, there you have it. That is going to be the end of this turn, and I'll see you in the next episode. I did adjust the music volume, so hopefully let me know if the sound or the noise or whatever is bad, and I'll try to adjust. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Till then, bye-bye. Alright, welcome back to Dominion's turn 10, I believe. We have a messenger from the Merverni. Attention fellow citizens of Phantomia. It has come to the attention of the Druid Council that a miscreant named Smiggle the Svartholf has been dabbling in the dark arts and has offended the forces of nature. A reward of 2 gems is offered for his head. It is believed that the criminal mage is hiding somewhere in the lands of Helheim. What does that mean? How does he know about Smiggle? What did Smiggle do? Let's see. There was a battle in Winna. Alright. Siebert cast Blessing. Oh, okay, that's their... Alright, so here we jumped in to attack their archers. I don't know how... See, we've already got somebody... She's already got her glamour popped, but she's okay. Now, this unit here... See, is taken... it's my really badly wounded one, too. And here's the Dis. Okay. The commanders are retreating. That's interesting. Now they're all retreating. Okay. Did we lose our... Nope, we didn't lose her. Wow, these guys have used up some fatigue. Oh, I guess it was over, wasn't it? Yeah. And we didn't lose anybody. That's good. Okay. Let's see how they're holding up. We got more wounds now. Diseased. Something bad is happening. It's being in this death area, I imagine. Something's causing disease to spread. I don't like it. I wonder if it's this throne. Don't tell me. We have the High Throne, Throne of Air, Throne of Zeal, Fire, Autumn, Bones. Bones, maybe. I think there's one of Pestilence, though, and Pestilence would be the one that would spread disease, I'd think. Throne of Night and Throne of Thorns. Okay. Well, there was that. And over here, so we made a corpse rod, but before we do anything with it, let's make another owl quill. So that's going to use up all of our air gems, unfortunately. And over here, what to forge? I'm wondering about forging another helmet just to get the helmets done and taken care of. Let's see, you're forging our owl quill, the only one we can make. Let's see. Put you guys on research. Give one of you guys the owl quill. And we got the lightning rod and the horror helmet. Not a lot to do with those, though. You know what I mean? Do we want to forge another horror helmet? I mean, I really think I want to get these taken care of because, you know, I want them to be ready to go, like, right away. I could make another lightning rod, but don't think there's much point in that. Ooh, look at this. Missile protection. Copper plate. Oh, these all take air gems. Lightweight scale mail. That's nice. Be good for mages. And I'm still fascinated by the Shield of Valor. So it'll be interesting. I'm assuming this is probably the best way to go as far as like shielding and missile protection. Because this gives protection from arrows, and this one gives just better return for, like, there's no penalty to defense or encumbrance, right? And I could combine this with the Amulet of Missile Protection, assuming I ever got Air Magic. Well, I do have Air Magic 2 available, that's the thing. It's just that Commander's not around at the moment. So that's an interesting choice, way to go. Which combination is ultimately better? The reason I'm not talking about the tower shields is because they can't be used by mounted units. But even so, look at this, 16-8 versus 21-7. Is this a bug or a mistake or something? Like, is parry that much better than having simple protection? Whoops. Yeah, I'm not trying to forge it, guy. Like, is 1 point of parry worth so much in protection on top of the fact that, like, I don't know, this seems weird. It seems like, I don't know. It's a mystery to me why I would want to forge tower shields. The difference in parry seems trivial. Here's the thing. So we're going to get 18. I'm going to stay in alteration for a bit. Like I said, maybe a mirror image will definitely be a good thing to have. Mistform. I don't know, though. Maybe I should grab 1 level of enchantment. And the reason for that is because we have Death 1 mages. But, you know, animate skeleton, animate dead. It's animate skeleton, right, that we can use in battle. That might be worth having. So, yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's not conjuration, is it? Spirit curse, summon shades. Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing enchantment instead. So we got 18 research points at the moment. Well, yeah, let's wait on the continued forging. I may have been a little quick on the draw there with the forging since I don't have my guys available to put on any of that equipment. Not yet anyway. Now up here, we see the golem is here again, and we have the 20 units. I'm thinking this must be a pretty reliable scouting report. More importantly, we've discovered Pangea. And also importantly is we discovered the end of Daz's influence. So I think he has this province. Maybe he's expanded as far as to this one, but we know for sure he hasn't crossed the mountains. He's not doing too good right now, I think. He may have had some bad battles. The one I saw up here in this forest was not a very good one. Like, he lost a lot of money in attrition, I think. We're going to move down here. I don't know if I want to send a message to Daz yet, though. But I don't want to have... I feel like fighting with him over this border would be fruitless. I would rather have him focus his efforts down here. And, man, this province is really important. This is the only way through by land. And the question I have for myself here is, do I want to put myself in this position? And, I don't know. But in the meantime, we're going to take this province. And, yeah, see how it goes. So, Fenris will go in and attack. And Oddvitner, army setup. We now have these slingers. Alright, we're going to put our guys up front. We're going to put these slingers also up front because they're essentially going to be... yeah, I think I'll keep them up front. They're cannon fodder. I don't care. I just want them to throw their rocks and take some hits. As far as recruitment goes, I am going to recruit a Furbolg champion because he's so cheap. And he's good for his cost too. He's cheap, and he'll ferry units for me, and I need to be ferrying units. And with the remaining resources, we'll just grab a few more slingers, and then I'll move him up here to start working on a Fortress or Palisade, I don't know. And I don't know if I'm going to do it immediately or not, but I'm going to get him up here. Next, okay, sneak and attack, good. Move and attack. Right, that's the way I want your army set up. Over here with Fenris. Just clear orders. Don't stay behind troops. Go for archers. Why not? I think with 30 movement though, maybe I should have him hold. So here's our setup. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's not be so timid this time. Okay, and we're going to find out what that throne is, and we're going to claim it, and we're going to invest in holding it. So these are the 2 thrones over here we're going to definitely hold. Let's put in at least 1 province defense here. Okay. And let's go into this province. No. Okay. Let's move you up. Okay. Should we move you guys up a little bit more? Will it make a difference for the amount of fatigue you've been spending? Hold and attack. Should we go for rearmost enemies? Hold and attack enemy archers. Actually, how about you guys hold and attack enemy? Nah, we're fine, we're fine. Okay. You guys are just gonna run forward into it all. Heavy infantries, militias, archers, heavy infantries. Yeah. Yep. That's what we're doing. Iden, you be fine. I kind of want... Yeah. And cast a spell. I think I want you to smite once before you do anything else. It was suggested that Sermon of Courage would help the Valkyries to advance forward. Maybe I'll do that. Sermon of Courage. And then smite. And then we'll let her do her thing. See how that script goes. We should be able to take this province, I'm thinking. There's going to be wizards is the only thing. We're going to have some casualties. We're going to have some casualties. 60 units versus 52, though. We got to be able to hold... We can handle it. Wish I had brought some gems with them now, though. Not that I can use them, but I will eventually. Okay. So we can attack, move. Everything looks fine. Now for recruitment. We got our recruitment here. Okay. Down here. I think I'm going to keep pumping out some more Valkyries. I do want to get these Hellherdings eventually, but for now, Valkyries. Next, I'm thinking about going for my Herdmen. I feel like, yeah, or more Huskarls. Let's go with Huskarls. Keep the javelins coming. I don't know. Yeah. Boy, it's tough. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those guys versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Herdmen. Such good troops, these guys. 13 protection, 17 defense. Yeah. You know what? Let's mix it up. Let's get some Herdmen. Right? That's going to leave us 124 gold for next round. And we're going to use that to hopefully start building a... We'll probably start with a palisade here. Alright, and our research again. Do I want to keep pumping straight into alteration? And start working in on number 2. Stone skin would be good for the guys who can get it. Mirror image, phantasmal warrior, enlarge. Versus... What else would I get? Enchantment. To get the animate skeletons. Animate skeleton alone is not going to do anything. Let's face it. Whereas alteration, skeletal body will. Weakness, also not bad. Let's keep it all in alteration. That's gonna be my final answer. I'm not gonna forge anything for now. And yeah, let's hope that this guy turns out with Earth 3. That'd be great. Okay, looks like we got our scout assigned. And that's gonna do it for this episode. We can check out the Hall of Fame real quick. Doesn't look like too much has changed. We still got Dwarf Comic up here on top. And yeah, with his sub-commanders going right along. Moving right along. Okay. And I don't want to trip up Daz too much. Should I send him a message or not? Why not? Our common enemy awaits you in the south. There we go. Alright, that's going to do it for this turn. See you next one. Bye-bye.